Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever it is you're tuning in from the world. Thank you for hopping on with us. Are you guys curious whether striving to be better or different is more beneficial in your business? Maybe you think that those two are actually interchangeable as well. Today, you guys, we're going to dive into a brand new mind model that Blair brought to our attention last week. Super pumped about this. And it will give you a better understanding on what you should be truly focusing on moving forward in your own business, because it was eye-opening for me as well. So if this is the first time that you're hopping on with us, we are Rich and Kacie Tross. We are organic marketing strategists that have nixed the old ways of prospecting, and we have catalyzed a new era of the online entrepreneur. Basically, you guys, we help people build their businesses online the non-sleazy way. Because let's be honest, we have all been there. So now let's dive into the most effective way, you guys, to make your business stand out.
All righty. It's good to see all of you tuning in again. My models, for those of you that are new to the concept of them, or just a quick recap for the folks that have been with us a couple of weeks, what they are not is positive thinking or just believing that something is going to get better if you don't do anything about it. They're also not your mindset in disguise, because whether it's Kacie, myself, you, everybody figures out their own mindset. Now, what they are: PPD, proven and process driven. What you may have been missing is the how to get there, how to have that positive mindset. Should also be identifiable, repeatable, and duplicatable, so you can measure whether you're succeeding or not. And kind of like the magnifying glass from our favorite game Clue growing up, it should help you zoom in on what's working and not working.
Yes, it's super key to know what a mind model is before we dive into it, right? So thank you so much, Rich, for going through that summary so people have an idea of what we're about to talk about. So better versus different. I'm really excited for this. I love this topic. So curious, you guys, which do you think is it that you should be focusing on in your own business? Should it be better? Should it be different? Drop that below. Really, really curious. Maybe you think these are also interchangeable. Maybe you think those truthfully mean the same thing, right? But aren't words different because they have different meanings? Maybe you think maybe it's a combo. Maybe it needs to be better and different, because that's something that some people thought as well on the training. Maybe you think it's to be better. So let's start with better. All right. So what is better if you are looking at your business? So better is actually how we're going to define that in this instance for this mind model. It's improving what is currently being used. So you're using a certain system right now. So maybe you have like a certain set of content that you're sharing online. You're improving it. You're making it better. You're taking a step forward. If we want to look at it as a physical sense, that really, really helps. You're able to carry the baggage that you have with you a little bit easier as you take that step forward. So you're still moving along, which is great, right? This is what we want in our business. But what if I told you different is actually where it's at? Okay. So with different, you are actually making a change. Looking at this physically, it's not just a step forward, it's a step up. And that's where we want to be, right? So that baggage that we're carrying with us, I love visuals. The baggage we're carrying with us, we're getting rid of it altogether. So we're not just making it easier to carry, we're tossing it. We're getting rid of it, right? Making that change, getting rid of the baggage, taking a step up. But the key here is, if you're thinking, well, Kacie, I want things to also be better, not just different. Excellent. Because it has to have a value increase. You can't just be different, right? How many different like milks are there on the market right now, right? Oat milk is like the brand new thing, totally different. Well, what's the value add for that? That's something that you need to focus on. You can't just have a different milk additive or a different milk choice. There needs to be a value add when you start to introduce that onto the market or in your lives or in your content. And as a business owner, you guys, something you should be focusing on is outlining what your differences is in defining that value. So look at the value, because we're all coming from a place of providing that value. That's what's key. And outlining what the difference is when you're defining that value. That is how you will truly stand out on this online space.
So if you are looking for some help in determining how to make your difference shine, I like that. It's a different keyword today. Drop shine below. And we'd love to help you figure out the most effective way to grow the business shinefully. Hopefully you got some value from our discussion about the mind models this week. Make sure you tune back in to see us next Monday at noon Central Time, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, guys. Bye.